All right, let's dive into a topic that's on pretty much everyone's mind, money. But we're going to talk about how you can use artificial intelligence, AI, not just to manage your finances, but to actually get ahead of the game. Let's do it.
Does taking a peek at your bank account, your bills, all of your future goals ever feel like, a bit much? If you've ever felt kind of lost in the numbers, trust me, you are not the only one. It's a super common feeling these days.
Especially for a lot of young Aussies, the financial road ahead is packed with these huge milestones that can feel like massive mountains to climb. You're trying to juggle paying down that Hicks help debt, all while trying to somehow scrape together a deposit for a first home. The path from where you are to where you want to be, it's definitely not a straight line.
And all of this leads to what we can call the financial fog. It's just that general feeling of uncertainty that hangs around when you're trying to manage money in this crazy, complex modern world.
The hurdles are totally real, and they come at you on a couple of different levels. You've got those giant long-term goals like getting rid of student debt or saving for a house, but then you're also fighting these daily battles, right? Just trying to build a decent savings habit, keep an eye on your spending, and please not get blinded by another unexpected bill. So what do? Well, a modern problem calls for a modern tool, and it's about time we met your new AI assistant.
Okay, so when we say AI here, we're not talking about some sci-fi movie robot. We're talking about financial AI. And what that really means is smart, practical tools that are built to give you real-time help so you can plan, track, and actually hit your money goals with way more confidence and a whole lot less guesswork.
I think the absolute best way to frame this is to think of AI as your financial co-pilot. It's sitting right there next to you, helping you read the instruments, run the numbers, and navigate any rough patches. But, and this is key, you are always the pilot. You're in the driver's seat, making the final calls. This is not about replacing human advice. It's about giving you superpowers for your day-to-day money life.
All right, so this co-pilot sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? Let's get down to brass tacks and see what these tools can really do for you, literally, from your own pocket. So, most of these AI tools have 5 key jobs they do really well. They can whip up a budget that's actually made for you, they can automatically track your goals, find clever ways for you to save, help you manage bills, and even give you a sense of what's happening in the market. Let's break a couple of those down.
This is where it gets personal and really powerful. Forget about those one-size-fits-all cookie-cutter budgets. Instead, you can give an AI tool a really specific, concrete goal, just like this one. You tell it the what and the when, and it does the hard work of looking at your real spending to build a custom plan that actually works for you.
And once that plan is locked in, the AI takes over all the boring tracking work. You can ditch the spreadsheet. Instead, you get this constant visual feedback loop. It's cheering you on, showing you your progress, and giving you a nudge if you start to fall behind. It just turns this giant, scary goal into a series of small, satisfying wins.
And the other features are just as slick, chipping away at those everyday money headaches. Smart savings is like having something that automatically finds spare change in your account and squirrels it away for you. Bill management? That's like a personal secretary whose only job is to make sure you never, ever get hit with a late fee again. And hey, if you're looking to invest, it can even scan the news to help you spot trends. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, so let's pull all this together. What's the bottom line here? Why does having an AI co-pilot actually matter for your financial future? So, why is this such a big deal? It really comes down to one single revolutionary idea. It's about democratizing access. For a long, long time, really sophisticated, personalized financial planning was a luxury. It was for people who could afford to hire an expensive advisor. AI completely flips that script. It puts these powerful tools right into everybody's hands.
What this all means at the end of the day is a fundamental shift in how you handle your money. It's about moving away from running on a hunch or a vague feeling or just guesswork and moving toward making clear, confident decisions that are backed up by actual data. It's about replacing that financial anxiety with financial clarity.
But before we wrap this up, there's one final and really important piece of advice. Seriously, if you remember one thing from all this, please make it this.
Look, AI is an unbelievably powerful assistant, no question. But, and this is a big but, it is not a replacement for your own financial literacy. The whole point of these tools isn't for you to just switch your brain off. It's to help you get smarter and more plugged into your own financial life. So here's your final checklist to keep in mind. First, always take a minute to understand the tools you're using. Second, if an AI suggests some huge financial move, it's always smart to double-check that with a person you trust. And above all, never forget that you are the pilot. You stay in control of your own journey.
So the technology is here. The AI has the data. It can do all the heavy lifting and analysis. But you're the one with the dreams, the ambitions, the goals. So I guess the only question left is, are you ready to pair them up and really take control? Thanks for joining us.